Hello, Justin here. Quick little demo. The Polaroid SX-70. This is the Model 2, my late grandfather's camera. If it looks familiar, you've probably seen it because I used it, or I have been using it rather, to continue shooting my Pandemic on Polaroid series, which there was an article about in Emulsion, which apparently will never end because this pandemic continues to rage on. So I hope you're staying safe out there. But in the midst of this, I've decided to come up with a kind of a new rig for this, so I'm kind of starting to piece together stuff for this. And one of the things with the 70 is that there are two little holes, and that's for the shutter release that you can use externally. However, they're hard to come by. I actually don't have one. It's one of the few random parts I don't have in here in the shop. And they're 40 or 50 bucks on eBay, and I didn't want to cannibalize one for 40 or 50 bucks just to put it into a different handle, which I'm building. So instead, 16 gauge wire, very simple, double prong, focus on that, 16 gauge wire. On the other end of it, a red button. In this case, I'm positive that this is pretty much a demo button from a toy the kids had. There's a blank film card in here right now. We're going to plug this in gingerly, because I'm doing this with one hand. Again, I plug it in with one hand. Plugged in. There you go. And we push the button. Fires the shutter. Again, not fancy. This is literally just 16 gauge wire off of probably some spare wire I had lying around. Soldered together with a red button. No big deal. Fires the shutter. And I will use a variation of this as I build a new handle with a top flash rig. So, just a little thing. You don't have to spend a lot of time building one of these. If you have an SX-70, I've got a few of them lying around here. They all pretty much work with this hack. There's no fancy tips to this. That's just literally straight cuts. So if you're out there with a 70 and you're thinking, hey, I need a shutter release, find a button, solder it against some 16 gauge wire. You're pretty much good to go. Justin signing off with this quick little demo.